welcome to another video! Yeah, daft bastards that yous are. I hope you're all well. This one is about the PS5 reveal gameplay event. I was seriously underwhelmed, but it was nowhere near as bad as the fucking Xbox one. It was an embarrassmento. Still no release date, pricing, anything like that. There's two machines though, there's a digital version and a disc version. I can't wait to see all the fucking numpties buy the digital version and then go and buy a bunch of discs that they can't use. Please let that happen in mass. Please. I will laugh my left testicle off. It will be the greatest thing known to Jobby. Anyway, we'll go on with the show, shall we? What can I say? Boring, pathetic, indie, up the arse, forgettable. Everything that I saw could be done in this gen quite comfortably. The machine is getting released too early again because there's really nothing coming out for it that's of any worth. The one game that did reveal, Horizon 2, Forbidden West, which I thought was going to be a launch title since I had the balls to show the trailer for it, is coming out in 2021. So there's no reason to buy this. For me, anyway. I have no reason to buy a PS5. I don't really give a shit about Godfall. It looks okay, but it's a Gearbox game, so once you've played it for half an hour, you've pretty much played the whole fucking thing. Rinse and repeat until you're dead. In the game, not in real life. What else did we have? We had Gran Turismo 7, don't care. With a basketball game where all they really did was show a black guy sweat on camera. Ooh, no thanks. What else? Hold on, I'll bring up the list of shit that we've got, and there's quite a few games. Now, here's the even more strangest thing I've ever seen in my life is that they're releasing Grand Theft Auto 5 again in the PS5 and Xbox Series X. GTA 5 Enhanced. What? That was the first game that they opened with a fucking 7-year-old game for their gameplay reveal. If that doesn't tell you they've got next to nothing coming out in this machine of worth, let that do all the talking for you. Third time's a charm for Rockstar Games. Third time's a charm, which is set to bring the GTA 5 to the PlayStation 5, what the company's calling a new and enhanced edition. What exactly is new and enhanced remains to be seen. They can't even tell us that. It's out next year and they don't know what's coming out in it. My guess is they're going to package all the DLC for the online version, which is free anyway, and try and con people into buying it again. Which I won't do. No, unless it's free. Like, I own GTA 5 and PS4. Like, if I put that disc into the PS5 and it's like, here, enjoy the new enhanced version for hee-haw. Yeah, fine, I'll indulge. But if it's like, here, there's a new version out, geez another 50 quid, they can fuck off. Moving swiftly on to the next game that I think looks okay is a game called Project Athia. And, a woman jumping about a forest-looking hillside thing. What else is there to say? Solar Ash, which is basically a 3D version of Hyper Light Drifter. Got a new Ratchet and Clank, which looks alright, but I'm no salivating for new Ratchet and Clank. Oh, new Ratchet and Clank coming out. It's brilliant, isn't it? It's okay, it's not a system seller, sorry, but it isn't. It was back in the day, but it isn't now. Sackboy, A Big Adventure. Fuck off. NBA, Destruction All-Stars, which looks like Destruction Derby game mixed with fucking Overwatch. Nope. Deathloop, which just looks like a big pile of shit made by the people that brought us, what was it, Dishonored, Arcane Studios, and Prey. Prey was good. Dishonored, nah, not really. It was kind of like, didn't really know what it wanted to be. It's like, it's more fun to just go through murdering than everybody in the streets, but they tried to actively dissuade you from doing that. Because it's like, oh, if you do that, more zombies will turn up. Great, fucking slaughter everybody. You old granny, what, Jib? I want to see zombies. Didn't really work that way, though. Goodbye Volcano High, which is a furry simulator, so that can fucking burn in hell. A game called Stray, where you go a cat in a cyberpunk city. I'll wait till there's gameplay, just a CGI trailer. What else? Returnal, which is probably the worst name I've ever heard. For an old woman bullet hell shooter. Yeah. Old woman in a spacesuit, looks like Ripley that's been asleep for 60,000 years, in a bullet hell shooter. That's what it is. Bug Snacks, which probably looks like the most disturbing shit you've ever seen in your life. Kind of looks like Five Nights at Freddy's. Then you go around and there's like, my wee strawberry friend, how's it going, Jeff? I'm fine. And I eat them. You're like, and then it sort of morphs into my body and I become like a burger strawberry. Fuck off. Get yourself to fuck. Hitman 3, which will no doubt be multi-platform, don't care. Ghostwire Tokyo, which looks pretty good, which is a limited exclusive, probably for a year. Well, Jet the Far Shore, which looked like you were just controlling a sentient nuke. Blow yourself up because you look crap. Kenna Bridge of Spirits looked quite good. Kinda looked like Horizon Zero Dawn mixed with Breath of the Wild. And you control wee guys, so there's a wee sort of nudge of, remember that fucking game Pikmin for the Wii and all that shit. And then the game called, what was it called again? Think, the gears are going round here, the gears are going round. Overlord, that was it, that was shite, but Little Devil Inside, which looks interesting, which now has some sort of racist controversy, because like, what the fuck doesn't? Even Cocoa Pops can't avoid the racist controversy, because somehow a cartoon monkey is now racist. A game called Astro's Playroom, which was that shitey fucking VR game. Now it's not VR, they didn't show any VR in this whole fucking segment, so I'm wondering if they actually are bothering with it too much. From what I hear, the VR and the PS4 sold quite well, but they didn't even mention it. So that's amazing. Game called Pragmata from Capcom, which is years away. Fucking looks weird as shit. It looks like, I don't know, looks like Dead Space mixed with a fucking escort simulator mixed with Spider-Man in New York. Pish. That looks alright. You've got a Miles Morales add-on, standalone add-on pack coming from the people that made Spider-Man. Forget their fucking name. Doesn't really matter, because it's set in the same place. It's set in New York. Well, I kind of expected Spider-Man 2 maybe be set in New York, but I kind of now want it to be set somewhere else, like space. But what you're basically gonna get is you're gonna get half the game that you bought a few years ago, playing as Miles Morales with the exact same powers, really. And probably for the same price, so it's up to you whether you want to do that or not. I'm going to leave that for a sale. It reminds me of when Infamous brought out First Light. Is it called First Light? I think it's called First Light. That was when you go that wee fucking neon lassie. And it was set in the same city, but it was like 20 quid. You could buy a physical version, you could download it. This is what I think this is going to be, so it's probably going to be cheap, which is fine. If it's like £20, I have really no issues. They're going to give you a wee teaser, see what they've managed to do with the engine, moving it onto the PS5 hardware. And there's some other things, quantum errors. I don't remember them showing this. Chris Tales, Sherlock Holmes, who cares? Fuck. Dustborn, I don't know, I don't remember any of these. The controls, is that getting an enhanced PS5 edition? Wouldn't be surprised, they want to make their money, these pricks. Fortnite, Fortnite and Warframe. Let me push my frillies. Gothic, the remake of Gothic is getting released in the PS5. I'm actually quite excited for that. And the rest are just general crap. Lord of the Rings Gollum. Oh Jesus, get to fuck. Get to fuck. Aye, so now we'll talk briefly about the reveal of the PlayStation 5. Jesus Christ, it's fucking terrible. Looking like a bust couch. It's like, see when you get like a jam donut and you just squeeze one end and all the filling comes out and it all puffs up. That's kind of how it looks. It's massive as well. Someone did a comparison picture thingy magic, and they showed these things side by side, and they're just judging the size by the size of the disc drive, because disc drives have to be a specific size because discs don't come in laserdisc size yet. So then they stand next to the Xbox Series X, and it's like a fucking, it's like double the height of the X, and it's just get these wee flappy bits, and it's tragic looking and it's hilariously embarrassing. But because Horizon 2 isn't coming out as a launch title, I was going to get one. I'm not now. Don't see the point. Everything else I've seen, it's either PS4 looking or it's artsy pish that could be on just about anything. So I'll let you make up your own mind. I think it looks shit. So these two gameplay reveals, wow, they really underwhelmed. They really need to try a bit harder. They actually need to start showing gameplay. I really do think this has been shoved out the door too early once again, and we'll get maybe a better iteration of the machine a year or two down the line. So hang on to your hats. This is going to be a boring one. Adios!